Welcome to this episode of Outside Fun, where I'll be showing you how to make Maple Taffy, otherwise known as Maple Snow Pops or Sugar on Snow. Making Maple Taffy is quite easy, but since the recipe calls for high heat, this isn't for children to make. However, it is definitely a treat that children of all ages will enjoy tasting. The first thing you'll need to do is fill a baking tray with fresh snow. Remember, the snow must be clean because, well, you'll be eating off of it. If you don't have snow, simply crush up a bunch of ice cubes into the tray. Make sure to smooth the snow out so that it will be a flat surface for when you pour the taffy. Now, other than the snow, the only ingredient you'll need is some maple syrup. Although it's recommended that you boil the syrup in a saucepan, I'm using my metal camping cup instead. You'll also need a candy thermometer. Now, pour in the maple syrup. I didn't measure the amount of syrup that I put into the mug, but I'm guessing it was about a cup. After turning the burner on, pay close attention to the syrup, because it won't be long until it starts to bubble, and if it bubbles over, you're going to have one sticky mess on your hands. I'm using a wooden stick to cut down on the bubbles, but I found that the only way to keep the cup from bubbling over was to constantly stir the syrup and regulate the heat. You'll know that the taffy is done when the syrup reaches 235 degrees Fahrenheit. Here, the temperature is passing 205 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Fahrenheit. It is only a matter of seconds now until the temperature reaches 235 degrees Fahrenheit, where I'll need to take it off the burner. And there it is, 235. Now let the taffy cool for a few minutes until all the bubbles settle back down. If you are unable to get your hands on a candy thermometer, there is another way to test if your maple taffy is ready. Get a glass of cold water and use a spoon to drip some maple taffy into the water. If the taffy isn't hot enough, it'll dissipate like this. But if the taffy is ready, it'll blob together and sit on the bottom like this. Remember, the taffy is still extremely hot, so be careful. This is why I'm using thick gloves to handle the mug. Now that the taffy has settled down, it's time to pour it into small strips over the snow. As soon as the hot taffy hits the cold snow, it'll begin to solidify, so you'll need to work fast to wrap the sticky taffy around some popsicle sticks. I didn't have popsicle sticks at the time, so I used some maple sticks instead. I wrapped the first two strips of maple taffy in time, but I left the third strip to show you how hard the taffy gets when you don't wrap it fast enough. Oh well, no big deal. I'll just eat this one with my fingers. This maple taffy tastes better than I could have imagined. It's definitely something tasty and fun that can be done all year round, but my favorite time to do it is over a fire during the early spring. That way I can make it with my own maple syrup, and there's still enough snow on the ground to pour the taffy on. Inevitably, there will be a thick maple syrup residue left in your saucepan after you're done making the taffy. That's why I made mine with a metal camping mug, because instead of trying to wash the taffy out, I decided to use it to make a cup of coffee. The thick maple syrup residue will dissolve into the coffee and sweeten it with that unforgettable maple flavor. Anyway, if you liked today's episode, anything to do with wild edibles, the outdoors, or log cabins, then please feel free to subscribe. I am the Outsider saying, until next time.